Good morning. This is Gloria Park, and I'm filming from my home at 1305 Marie Court. It's going on the market on Monday, but I'm sharing with you my morning routine. So my Nespresso machine has just kicked off, and as usual, I'm having arpeggio. Why arpeggio, you may ask? Because I'm a musician, and I like almost anything that has a musical connotation or a musical name. An arpeggio is like a chord. So this is literally my caffeine corner. And for those of you who may know that I am a Roman Catholic by practice. So anyway, before we do that, today is the 10th of Aprile, 2020. We have a stay-at-home mandate in the state of Missouri. We have 13 days to go. And I have been teaching an Italian word a day. And so I guess for those of you who want to learn a little Italian, let's go back up to Aprile, that's April. And days to go in Italian, giorni alla fine. So days until fine, the end. And I like Italian because when I was learning to sing in college, Italian was the first language that we learned to sing. So what do we have going on here? Well, these are different things that I put together because they have some meaning for today. The first is this Keep Calm and Carry On mug. I really like because this was a gift from my nieces, Lizzie and Sam, one year. And I used to live in England, so the whole Keep Calm and Carry On is really meaningful to me because of that. But it's also meaningful if you look up why Winston Churchill used this in his address during World War II when he was trying to tell the people of the United Kingdom to Keep Calm and Carry On was just a slogan that they needed to help rally the people of England. And so I say to you this morning, one of the things that we can do during this period of what we're calling social isolation, but really is meant to be physical distancing, is keep calm. Keep calm and carry on, because all we can do is what we can do. And for some of us, that stay home, don't go out. But unfortunately for others, it means that they do need to leave. They need to leave their homes because they're first responders, they're nurses, like my son's girlfriend, Kirsten, or they're physicians, like my father, who can still serve, but from the other end of a phone. I also want to tell everyone to live more and worry less. These days are scary, they're frightening. It's a pandemic. There are reasons why we use words like pandemic and contagion, because from a medical standpoint, this is a real issue. People are dying. And some of them are dying needlessly because people are not taking precautions. But the message I want to leave you with on that note is to live more. If we're not living every day to the fullest, even before coronavirus and before we all knew COVID-19 and that dreaded number 19 was attached to a word, COVID, which just brings death to so many and a fear to a lot of us, is I just want you to focus on this. Live more, worry less. It's something that I like to live by. You know, people have accused me of being way too optimistic or having a, rose-colored glasses kind of feel, or, not feel, but I guess, a way of thinking. And I prefer to think that I see the positives. I see the positives in people. I see the positives in situations. And if anything should come out of what I'm actually calling the Great Hibernation of 2020, if you've heard any of my other podcasts, you'll know that I really want to believe that I am a polar bear, that I have gone into my cave because it's time for me to hibernate. And soon, when spring comes, then it will be time for me to leave my cave, do a big polar bear stretch, and then go outside and frolic and look for my fellow polar bears, and then finally go to a stream and catch a salmon with my bare hands. So there you have it. It's wake up, stretch, frolic, and catch a salmon. So, but since today is Good Friday in the Catholic Church, I also wanted to share with you my crucifix. I actually got this crucifix from my mother-in-law, Marie Bartolone, at the time that I got married. And my former mother-in-law was a devout Catholic. She did not live much longer than to see the birth of what would have been, what was her grandson, my son Jonathan. But she gave me this crucifix, and it's especially meaningful to me because it's the only crucifix I have ever been given in my life. And because she knew that I was converting to the Catholic faith to marry her son. So I put this out there for a couple of reasons. One, again, because it's Good Friday and I am Roman Catholic. But I lost these my earbuds or AirPods, whatever they're called. I call them earbuds because they feel like they're growing in my ear sometimes. But I lost them. I lost them about 2 weeks ago. And I knew that I had put them somewhere safe and sound, but I just didn't know where. And I did not put them back in the case. So what I discovered this morning was that my earbuds were, as I always put it, what would Gloria do? So I put them in my purse. So there the earbuds are. I'm sure a lot of you have them. But I put them in, you guessed it, right? I put them in the pouch that contains my rosary. So not only did I put them in a safe place, I actually must have been thinking at the time, I'll put them somewhere where I will find them at the right time. And today, when I was preparing for this, that must have been the right time. The other things that I have here are some souvenirs that I got when I was in Dublin last year. I had the opportunity to go to St. Patrick's Cathedral, and it is a must-see for anyone going to the city of Dublin. And then I also got this token from a different cathedral there. So I'm going to zoom in on that and let you see that. That one's still in the case. I've not taken it out of its protective covering. And then I have a €5 note that must have been from that trip as well. And then I have the glass pink heart that I carry in my purse also, because those are, that's reminiscent of me being a breast cancer survivor. And then finally, the last thing that we have over here are blueberries. I have been meaning to make blueberry muffins from scratch all week, but today is the day that I'm going to do them. And so I commit those blueberries to this video, and whatever is on the video is real because it's on the video. So let's just kind of pan back, take a moment to reflect. If you're religious, you know that Good Friday is one of the holiest days of the religious year. And that was the click of my Nespresso machine, which indicates that my chocolate espresso, or excuse me, my chocolate cappuccino is just moments away. So as we stand for a moment and ponder, whatever your faith is, whatever your beliefs are, if we all live more and worry less, keep calm and carry on, then the world would be a better place for all of us. Signing out. Ciao for now.